Hello, my name is Frank, and I want to thank you for attending today's Crypto Pros presentation. So let's get right into the presentation. On the screen at the bottom of the page, you see our new tagline that says, "Discover the magic of a one-time purchase generating ongoing residual income." And our focus at Crypto Pros has changed a little bit in the past couple of months with the introduction of the Platinum membership. If you want to have any success in this business, you need to generate a residual income. And we didn't really have that. We had a somewhat modified version of that in Crypto Pros, but we wanted a true residual component to the business, and that's where the Platinum membership comes in. So let's meet the team. If you want to be successful in any business, especially in this business, you need to surround yourself with some successful people that you can bounce ideas off of, you can brainstorm together, and we put together an amazing team at Crypto Pros. First, there's me. That's my picture on the right at the top. My name is Frank. I've been marketing since 1985. I've had some success in this industry. I've built some rather large teams and a couple of opportunities in the past. And, it seemed like as soon as I would get, five-figure monthly income, large teams over 10,000, the business would go away. It's happened to me two times, literally great months, record-setting months. 2 months later, the business is gone. So I wanted to have control over things, and if you're not the owner and you don't, you have no control. You're only a distributor. So I wanted to kind of make a shift in this industry. I have a corporate background. And I'm used to things working in a very structured way, and I'm extremely used to customer service being the focus. Because in the corporate industry, if you don't provide good customer service, you don't keep your customers, and if you don't keep your customers, you can't pay your employees, and your business is, it just shuts down. And a lot of these online opportunities, they're launched with no intention of being around for a while. So I wanted to kind of change that. So in 2017, I kind of ventured into the ownership side. I made a big mistake by buying off-the-wall script, and worked well for a couple times, but we were constantly having to put Band-Aids on the script because it just had a lot of issues. So I realized right away that I needed to have a custom built script, something built to my specs, and I needed to have a programmer that was sort of on retainer or available. So when there was problems, we could react very fast. And we've had a couple little issues and hiccups in Crypto Pros, and I think we've demonstrated that we reacted extremely fast. And in some situations, some of the membership didn't even realize there was problems. So we've been able to fix those right away, and things have been running extremely smooth over the last couple of months. So we launched Crypto Pros in November of 2017. I talked about customer service, and one of the things that I wanted to change here, I strive to provide excellent customer service. If you use the ticket system, it's more than 24 hours that I get back to anyone on the ticket system, sometimes within minutes if I'm online. And that is the only way to guarantee customer service. I have a lot of people that email me, they private message me, and sometimes that gets lost because there's hundreds of email and dozens of private messages a day, and things can kind of get lost in the shuffle. But with the ticket system, it's in a separate database. It's all structured, and there's no way I have to close the ticket, so I can go in and focus on just what's open, and I don't close it until I answer. So that's the only way to really get customer service. Hey, if you still email me and message me, those of you that have been friends, that's fine. But just know that if you need customer service, the best way to do that is through the ticket system. Paying commissions fast. I've been in several industries where you submit a withdrawal and you never know if you're going to get it or not, and I've been very diligent in trying to get those paid right away within 24 hours. And again, most of the time within a few hours. And I even pay commissions on Saturday and Sunday if I'm online. And I've tried to be very transparent as the owner. We have a Facebook group. I email the membership. Most of you know how to get in contact with me outside of the business. So transparency is important, and there's a few. That's kind of the first red flag in this industry. When you see a business online and you don't know who the owners are, and they start telling you, well, there's a reason we don't want to do that. Then that's a big red flag. It's a good sign to kind of run the other way. So transparency is important. So Clinton's in the bottom right on the picture over here, and Clinton and I became friends online a few years ago. We're not only coworkers, we're very good friends. We talk about everything, not just business, about family. We really became great friends through this industry. Clinton has over 20 years experience. I kind of view him as my consultant, say marketing director on that. Clinton does most of the content that you see on the website. He's written almost all of the content. And comp plans and everything, we kind of bounce it off of each other, and he's really there to, it's been a great support for me and a great asset to Crypto Pros and a great friend over the past few years. Lorna, we kind of list her as the web and graphics design. So if you go to our referral link, we've tried hard to make our referral link look different than anything out there, and is it fancy? No, but it's different. So many of these things you go to and they all look the same. It's just the pictures are different. The comp plan picture is different. But we wanted to have kind of a unique website that kind of stood on its own. And Lorna has done a fantastic job with that. Every graphic you see on the referral link, Lorna custom built. If you go into the back office, all of the marketing banners, Lorna has built those, and most of the capture page. I think I actually ventured out and did one on my own. So all of the graphics that you see on the website is thanks to Miss Lorna Thurston. Frank Bauer. Frank has been invaluable as not only a friend, a coworker with Crypto Pros. I get people all the time that will message me and say, "Hey, can you do this?" And Frank, and a lot of times I'll just bounce it off of him. Hey, is this possible? And sometimes he don't even answer. He just, it's done. So it's really awesome working with Frank. He's got 35 years of full-time programming, experience. He's been online marketer full-time since 2001. He owns and co-founded multiple opportunities such as Infinity Traffic Boost, Infinity Mailer Boost, Viral URL, and you see the others on the screen. And Frank is just awesome to work with. And then there is sort of a silent partner. I won't mention his name because he is a silent partner. He is the person over in India that built this script. And he actually is in the downline, and he is there for sort of long-term projects. We have one right now that we're working on where we're going to be introducing a Crypto Pros Platinum Traffic Exchange. I don't know when that'll be available. Again, he works on the long-term projects, and so I don't like to commit to a date until we sort of have kind of a test version that I can work through and make sure that there's no bugs before we launch it. So I'm guessing we're looking at, if I had to put a guesstimate date on our traffic exchange, I would think sometime in late September, or somewhere around that time frame, we should have that tested and ready to go. So now let's talk about the product. We have two products, really. We have two packages, I guess is one way to say it. We have our product is advertising, and we have three advertising products. We have text ads, we have 468 by 60 banners, and we have the login ads. And then we have two sort of programs working kind of together: our bronze ad packs and our bronze matrix, and our platinum membership and the package of advertising that goes into that platinum package. But they share the same platform as far as delivering the product. So with our bronze ad packs, we did things a little bit different. One of the things I learned in my first business that I launched in 2017 was a lot of these businesses just don't stay around very long. And you go to a lot of these ad income programs, and you'll see that there is just dead link after dead link. So what we did here was a little bit different. It's a great value. For $2, you get three things with a bronze ad pack. You get a 14-day unlimited view text ad. You get a 14-day unlimited view banner ad. And you get a matrix position in the bronze 2x20 matrix, all for $2. We did some little innovative stacking system, as we call it. Stacking is usually something that is frowned on in this industry, but we did it a different way and made it where it's sort of ethically correct, I guess is a good way to put it. So the very first position, the very first ad pack you purchase for $2, that ad pack follows your sponsor, and it goes in your sponsor's downline in the first available position. All additional ad packs that you purchase, all different advertising that you purchase for $2, all of those also create a matrix position, but they follow you. They go in your downline. And so we have some strategies you can use. We won't talk about those during this presentation, but if you are interested in the bronze and you have not started referring, some of these strategies work well if you do them before you start building your team. You can greatly enhance the amount of income you can earn with the bronze ad packs. We have a 100% matrix match on the bronze downline, the bronze package. So if you have a referral that makes $200 this month, you're going to make $200 from the matrix. It doesn't matter. We have some people that have really gone out and sponsored hundreds of people. They have thousands of matrix positions already, and it's, you know, they've really embraced what we've created here and used it to their advantage, this innovative stacking system. We wanted to build in a little bit of sustainability in there, so we do take 25% of matrix income and it goes into the repurchase wallet fund, and that works on automatic behind the scenes. Basically, it's it's a little over a penny every time that you get a payment from the matrix that goes in there. As soon as there's $2 in that fund, it automatically purchases a $2 ad pack. It gives you the text ads, the banner ads, a new matrix position, and it just resets back and starts accumulating again. So it does kind of help a little bit with sustainability in the bronze matrix. We have great exposure. We have two packages, as we said, bronze and platinum, and we've allocated 50% of the total site views for our bronze members and 50% of our total site views for our platinum members. We talked about that innovative stacking system and how that kind of comes back in, allowing you all your additional positions go under you. Well, that also creates sort of a built-in discount. So when you make your first purchase, $2, then, that follows your sponsor. That ad pack is going to cost you $2. You don't make any, you don't get any sort of rebates or anything back on that. But as you purchase your second, third, fourth, 50th, 100th ad pack, they all follow you, and you have at least one, and in some cases, multiple, and possibly even some direct referrals between you and that. So as you purchase additional advertising, you're going to get some matrix income and possibly even some matching pay back on those. And in essence, it actually discounts your advertising. So starting with your second ad pack and all ad packs beyond that, you'll never pay a full $2 because you're going to get some rebate back through the comp plan on those additional ad pack purchases. We talked about being able to use Frank and what he does and the value he brings to Crypto Pros. One of the most asked questions I received through our support system was, hey, I'm placing all of these text ads and all of these banner ads. I'm getting, some people went out and purchased hundreds of them. We have a few people that have, I guess I said, more than 1,000 bronze credits right now. And we didn't have a way to reuse ads. They were having to re-enter the full ad every time, even though they wanted to run the same ad. I just remember mentioning that to Frank over Skype and asking, hey, is this something that we can do? And literally within about 15 to 20 minutes, it's done. So that's what's been kind of, I'm not used to having that. And that's been kind of, fun and unique working with Frank. He really takes a challenge, and he goes out there and things that look very difficult to me, he makes them look pretty simple sometimes when the programming. He is an awesome programmer. So let's talk a little bit about the bronze compensation plan. And we don't have to spend too much time here because it is probably the most simple comp plan in the world. There's only one payment. Every time a $2 ad pack is sold, we pay out 40 micro payments, a total of 9 cents per level through 20 levels. And I just kind of like to look at it as micro payments because, half of it obviously goes to the sponsor. for the matching pay, and half of it goes to the person that owns the position. So basically, it works this way. You kind of think in reverse. When a position or when a $2 ad pack is sold, the system takes that point of sale. It looks up line 20 levels, and it pays all 20 people up 20 levels 4.5 cents, with 75% of that going into the cash wallet, 25% going into the repurchase wallet. And then at each one of those 20 levels that it pays up line, it looks who is the sponsor that it just paid, and it pays them a 4.5 cent match. And in some situations, I've seen it with my account, there may be a $2 sale, and I may get 18 or 19 or 20 of those $40 payments. So you can get one or you can get multiple of those $20 payments, depending on how you structure your business. And I mentioned structure. So one of the things that we allow and make it very easy, you'll see some levels. So if you have not started, recruiting other people into the business yet, you can create your account in a way where you automatically, right off the bat, you're making multiple levels of income with this bronze compensation plan. So take a look at that, and if you have any questions, get with your sponsor. I'm sure they will gladly explain how all of that works. But just know that there are no limit to the number of positions you can own in the bronze compensation plan. And it is only one account. Remember, you're not doing the stacking the way most people are, where they're going out and creating multiple accounts with multiple email. There is no advantage to doing that. In fact, we have made it where you can't go out and create multiple accounts. You can only have one account per IP address, and we programmed that in. We've had some people try to scam the system with emails. We put some other coding in that identifies people trying to play around with emails, and we've caught people there. So we're constantly trying to, there's always people going to try to scam the system, and we're out there trying to catch them. And we've got some pretty good measures in place to prevent that from happening right now. So we've learned a lot over the last 7, 8, 9 months. So that is the bronze compensation plan. One of the things that before I launched Crypto Pros, and I kind of learned in my previous business that I own, people love team builds. There's always a PIF team build, and I have multiple people say, "Hey, Frank, when you build Crypto Pros, keep team builds in mind, because I want to run a team build." So we had a couple of things here. We created something that I think is very unique, and it's proven to be extremely popular in Crypto Pros. We have the PIF list, and it's a way to pay it forward for not only your direct referrals, for anybody in the business that registers, and we'll talk a little bit about that. I don't have it on the screen here. You see a little cutout of the PIF list. It was fortunate that I was able to find a couple of people on there to pull a screenshot, because usually as someone populates on the PIF list, literally within minutes, most of the time someone purchases them and they're gone. We also have, you see the PIF button, we also have a move button. So the move button is for the people that are out there running team builds. So if you see the move button on your list of direct referrals, you'll see two buttons. After the person logs in, they have to confirm their email and then log in. As soon as they log in, their status will change to active. Active doesn't mean they're paid. It means they have confirmed their email, they have logged in. Prior to that, their status is new, never logged in. And then two buttons will appear in your back office if you have referrals. If you don't have referrals, there's no place to move it. But if you have already been building the business, you have referrals, you'll see a PIF button, you'll see a move button. The PIF button simply means you can push that button. If you have $2 in your purchase wallet, you can PIF their first ad pack. There is no way to PIF more than one from that button. It's just one ad pack, and it locks them in as your referral. And you'll see why it's important to lock them in as your referral. The move button allows you to transfer one of your direct referrals to another one of your direct referrals. And if you want to take it on down multiple levels, you have to do that and work together as a team to do it. You can only move it to one of your direct referrals. So say you have 5 direct referrals, and a couple of them are willing to PIF, but they don't, they're not great referrers. You can actually transfer your people that you refer to them, and then they can PIF them. That's how the move button. And again, if you have any questions on that, reach out to your sponsor, reach out to me, and we'll help it. So the PIF list, the way this PIF list works, and we talk about pay it forward, there's a clock that starts ticking. It starts ticking exactly the minute that a person registers. And not when they log in. Hopefully when someone registers, they immediately go confirm their email and they log into their back office. But as soon as they register, the clock starts ticking. And 14 days from that point, if they have not purchased a $2 ad pack on their own, if their sponsor has not purchased them a $2 ad pack, and obviously we talked about they need to confirm their email and log in, they will populate to this PIF list that you see on the screen, and any member within Crypto Pros can PIF their ad pack, and if they PIF them, the $2 ad pack, the sponsorship changes to the person that PIFed them. They now become a direct referral of that person, and they're in their bronze downline. And if they join the platinum some point later, they'll be in their platinum downline. Now, why is this really good? Well, over the years, I've purchased a ton of leads. And when you purchase leads, the ones that I used to purchase were generic short form leads. So they were people that expressed an interest in a generic work from home program. You got their name, you got their email, you got their phone number, but then, so did several other people, and, you would contact them, and most of the time they would say, you're crazy, I didn't fill out a form. And the average cost on most of those, and sometimes you would get some good people that would come in your business and go to work. The average cost on most of those was, I paid anywhere from $1.65 to $1.80 per lead, and they were generic leads. So here, I kind of look at it this way. There's no guarantee that anyone that you PIF is going to do anything. You can't guarantee that. But what you're getting here, you're building Crypto Pros. You've got, for $2, you can secure a person that registered. They visited someone's registration page, an ad, a splash page or something. They actually completed the registration form where they entered their username, their email, their name. They confirmed their email, and then they logged in to their back office at least once. So they had an interest in the business at one time. Maybe they logged in and then they didn't have an interest after that. But it's just a little bit of a risk you take with the pay it forward. But to me, for $2, you're getting a much more qualified lead than you can buy from any lead company at about the same price. And because you're getting someone that specifically expressed an interest, something about the Crypto Pros triggered them to register, confirm, and log in to at least take a look. So I think it's what the people that have embraced it, they understand that, and that's kind of what the PIF list is all about. No guarantee that anyone you ever PIF will do anything. Some of them probably may never even respond to your email. So that's how people get to the PIF list 14 days later. I advertise my own link maybe 20% of the time, but about 80% of the time, I'm actually promoting for the PIF list. I have a special link that I use as the Crypto Pros admin, and occasionally you'll see the date up on one of the PIF list people. If it's under 14 days, then that means it's someone that, as the admin, that I went out and referred. And most of those I'm doing with credits at other, ad income programs like Infinity Traffic Boost, like Hashing Ad Space, like Sure Ads, like Leads and Profit, things you'll see in our downline builder. Typically, if it's in the downline builder, I'm in it, and it's usually a program that has ad credits, and I use all of my ad credits for the PIF list. I don't use them for anything else. So that's how I drive people there. I join other opportunities, and I use my credits for the PIF list. So if you see the date under 14 days, that's why there's someone there. Someone asked me, how can someone be there? Their date's, like they registered today. Well, that's because they came from the special link that I use. So now let's talk about the Platinum membership. This is something that I'm extremely excited about. And we're trying to keep this presentation to 30 minutes or less. It might go a little bit longer than that. I get excited. I talk a lot. So our Platinum membership, we wanted residual income. Residual income is important. If you're not making residual income, you're just trading time for dollars. And you need to leverage not only what you spend, but also the time you spend to build a business. When you do work, you need to get paid for it, or at least have an opportunity to get paid for it multiple times and start leveraging your time. And that's when you truly understand the benefit of this, that this industry can provide to you. So we did a few things that are unique. When I launch a business, I want to do something different, because if it's not different, I can just, it's cheaper for me to just go join another business instead of copycat a business and do the same and just build their business and let someone else will deal with the commissions, the customer support. If I'm going to take the time to provide the customer support, pay the commissions, communicate with members, I'm going to do something unique and different that's not out there. So what we did here, we did the compounding banner and text ads. So the way that works, when we allocate 50% of our clicks to just our platinum members, which is really unique, because if we have a small membership in the platinum, the value is just astronomical for the members that are active. If we have a large membership, hey, then we have a pretty lucrative comp plan. The bigger we grow, the more money we pay. The smaller the membership is, the more value that we have, because we're delivering the same amount of clicks. We're delivering 50% of our clicks to this little small platinum membership, our elite members in the business. So compounding banner and text ads, how does that work? Well, when you take out your membership, you get a text ad and you get a banner ad, identical. You see examples on the right over here. We display 4 text ads on the right, 4 on the left, and then there's 3 banner ads on every page, 1 at the top and 2 at the footer. And these have unlimited views as long as you keep your membership active. So you join this month, you renew next month, you don't let your membership become inactive. If it becomes inactive for any amount of time, even if it's just 5 minutes and you forgot to pay, your compounding goes away and you start over at 1. But if you make sure that you have $25 in your subscription wallet, your account will automatically renew when the membership ends each month, and you will get a brand new text and a brand new banner ad, and now you have 2 with unlimited views, in this 50% exposure to our, on our website, on our external pages and our internal pages. Same thing, month 3. Now you've got 3 of each. But anytime, any month you let it go inactive, when you renew, you will start over. And so that's what, there's an advantage of keeping your membership current. And then over month, that begins to really make a difference in the amount of exposure and the percentage of the exposure you're getting in the platinum membership with your banner and text ads. Login ads. I was selling login ads about $250 worth a month. I took that off the plate. We now make our login ads exclusive to our platinum members. Our login ads are by far the highest converting ads we have in Crypto Pros. They get on average 10. I've seen some at 22, 23% if they have a really great image that they're promoting. And so we made that identical to what we see with the compounding banner and text ads. You get a login ad. If you let your membership expire, go inactive, then that login ad will expire, and when you renew, you'll get a new one. If you keep it active month after month after month, you'll have again that compounding effect in the login ads also. We talked about the Platinum Traffic Exchange. That is coming, and can't give you a date right now. Our programmer that built this script is actually building the script for the Traffic Exchange right now. I can tell you what we're planning to do with that. I want to have some fun with it. This is going to allow us to generate more logins, many more views for banners and text ads, but also the Platinum Traffic Exchange is going to be giving you full web page exposure for our Platinum members and our non-Platinum members. Our Platinum members, I can tell you, you're never going to run out of credits. We're going to give you credits every month that you renew that you can use in the Traffic Exchange. When our non-Platinum members click an ad in the Traffic Exchange, they're going to get 0.5 or a half a credit for that if they can use to expose their own ads. Our Platinum members are going to get 0.75 credits every time they view an ad. And we're also going to do some fun things with this Traffic Exchange in that every day, we're going to try it for 30 days. We'll see how it goes. If it's as much fun as I think it's going to be, we may keep it around. But I'm going to reward all of our 10 most active Platinum members on the Traffic Exchange, I'm going to give you a bronze advertising ad pack, the 10 most active every day for the first 30 days once we're live. We'll probably start that like on the first of the month after we get it launched. So if we get it launched in September, maybe we'll do that for the month of October. So that's 300, at least 300 giveaway bronze $2 ad packs I'm going to give away right after we launch this. And if that seems to be a lot of fun, as much fun for the members as it is for me, and it keeps people coming in and clicking, I may continue that. We'll see. So that's the the Platinum Traffic Exchange, and that's kind of some of the fun things we're planning on doing with that. So what's different here? Well, I listen to the voice of our members. While it's important, I think you've got to have residual income. There's a lot of things people hate about residual programs. Most of them have a mandatory monthly payment. Well, we have a monthly payment. If you didn't have a monthly payment, there'd be no residual, but we don't make it mandatory. If you go inactive, yeah, you're gonna lose your compounding effect on your text and banner ads and the compounding effect on your login ads, but you're not going to lose your position. We're not going to delete or purge you. Once you initially join Crypto Pros Platinum membership, your matrix position is there for life. It'll never be deleted, and it can always earn. We're even going to allow you to continue to earn off of spillover and activity in your downline, even if your account is inactive, and that spillover and activity can auto upgrade you even without you doing anything, because we have an auto renewal system that pulls in the first $25 of income for the renewal in the subscription wallet for the Platinum membership. So that's what makes us different than a lot of the other residual matrices out there. So why join now? Well, we never purge, we never delete you, and many of you have large downlines in Crypto Pros. As I said, this is a lifetime, one position per account in the Platinum membership. And if one of your referrals or anyone in your genealogy tree, meaning your referrals, their referrals, their referrals, it's the genealogy tree that's important. If it's spillover is not in your genealogy tree. If any one of those people join before you, they are lost forever in the Platinum membership. So you don't want that to happen. Even if you have no intention of working it right now, it's only $50. Secure your position. You'll never lose your downline ever. If you can come back 6 months or a year from now, it's there, and it'll never be lost. And if you like what we're doing, then you get busy and you work it with us. So just want to make that very clear. It's important to get that position now. If you are a Crypto Pros member and you have a downline, secure it. It's only $50, and you don't have to worry about the monthly because it's not mandatory, and we'll never delete or purge you. That makes us unique in this residual matrix that we've created here for the Platinum membership. So what is our comp plan? Our comp plan here, again, I think we've done some pretty unique stuff with it for a little small $25 program. We do charge $50 for the initial fee because we wanted to have a $25 one-time sponsor bonus, something that we have a lot of people that have lists, and we want some enticement out there to go mail that list. Mail that list every couple of weeks with it, because $25, if someone joins, $25 one time goes to the sponsor as a sponsor bonus. The other $25 is immediately paid out starting in the first month through the comp plan. So another thing we've done, and you see this a lot in residual matrices and any kind of force matrix, a lot of people will load the bottom and they'll say, well, you joined for $10, you can make 20 million. Well, no one, is going to fill the matrix. So we made the matrix large for a reason, but we put very little money in the bottom. We put most of the money at the top, and you'll see that we pay out $2.50 and then $5 and then $2 and $2 and $1.50, and we kind of scale it down from there. That $2.50 and $5 is kind of important because the renewal is $25. And you go out and fill your first 2 levels, that covers the $25. Heck, you just go out and recruit 1 new member a month. That $25, that's kind of, that was on purpose too. That $25 covers the renewal also. We still pay. You just basically want to know what we pay if your subscription is inactive. Divide everything in half. if you get a level 2 membership and your subscription is inactive, you're going to get $2.50 instead of $5 for it. You get a level 3, you're going to get $1 instead of $2. And when that all accumulates to $25, it will auto renew you again. So what we've really done here is we talked about how a one-time payment could create a lifetime residual income. Because we never delete you, we never purge you, and we pay you even if you go inactive, we've created that with this Platinum membership. So one last thing here before we close. How do we pay? Well, we're a crypto business, hence the name Crypto Pros. So we prefer crypto incoming and outgoing. You can join Crypto Pros. You can make direct purchases. You can pay, fund your account and for piffing or for helping your downline or to fund and then make purchases within the business via Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum. We use coin payments. You do not need a coin payments account. So that's explained in the back office. You don't need a coin payments account. If you have one, that's okay. I do not recommend a coin payments account for an individual because while it's a great wallet, they're very expensive on the fees. So you're better off using whatever wallet you currently use, but you'll make the payment through coin payments. Just read the instructions and follow the instructions. And the most important instruction is send the exact amount of crypto displayed plus whatever fee your wallet charges. If you don't if you don't put in the dollars, you're sending a crypto payment, send the crypto. We do have some members over time, and this is where we've kind of listened to the voice of our members that said, they just don't want to embrace crypto, but they love the concept. They love what we're doing. We did add Oru Network, and we have quite a few people using it. Oru comes with an expense. If you don't know what Oru is, talk to your sponsor, go to the back office. There's information there. Basically, it's sort of an alternative for like PayPal, which you can't use. Oru will have an expense to set up. It's going to cost you $34 and I think 44 cents to get it set up. It does have a $5.95 per month, but basically you can send any member-to-member transaction once you have it set up. You can fund it with a credit card or debit card, and you send it with 0 fees. So if you're using it, for me, it's cheaper than PayPal because I don't have a fee every time I use it. I had a fee when I joined it. I have the $5.95 fee. But my transaction fees with PayPal were much larger than $5.95 a month. So for me, once you get it set up, if you're going to use it, it's actually cheaper because you eliminate the fees. And I will, accept payments through Oru, and I will pay commissions through Oru. You can set that up in your back office. So with that, I'm going to close this presentation. We're done. And after I close this video, I'll open up for anyone that wants to stay online. We'll open it up for questions. Thank you. Went 37 minutes here. We'll try to get this thing down to about 30 minutes in the future. But hey, if we go over, that's okay. The information was important to share, and I'm happy that you stayed here with me. And I'm going to close the presentation now, and we'll stay online here for questions. Thank you.